and welcome back to my Michael Schumacher Career mode. And today we are at Silverstone for the British Grand Prix. We are 36 points behind in the championship after a win out at Austria, but we closed the gap down to Vettel a tiny bit. Ferrari lead the championship. We are 1-2 in the Drivers' Championship as well. But let's head into qualifying right away.
Welcome to this afternoon's qualifying session here at Silverstone for the British Grand Prix.
So sitting in the garage, and we have got a fault with the braking system, I believe that says in very small writing on my laptop screen. So we've missed 3 minutes of qualifying already, and maybe we're a run behind already. We're going to have a quick look, and luckily no one's put a lap in yet, so it's all good. We're going to go straight out, put our lap in for the start of qualifying. Hopefully we can get our first pole, because we've managed to get Silverstone without getting a pole. But on our first lap now, coming into turn 1, you have to cut that corner as much as you can. Then you stay tight to that apex, get it alright, run a bit wide on exit, which you're not meant to do, but just clip that apex there as Felipe Massa goes on to provisional pole as we completely butcher that corner, and that has not gone well at all whatsoever. As we come on to the DRS race, opening the DRS, coming under the Fly Emirates sign into Luffield, I believe this corner's called. Not quite sure, to be honest. I don't know the name of any of them. As we come to the end of the lap, it's been a not very good lap, if I do say so myself. What was worrying, we weren't purple in sector 1, and that was the good sector. So a bit worrying as we come up across the line. It's only good enough for P2, as Sergio Perez has got a pretty decent lap in there. So we're going to have to see what we can do, as I decide not to do another lap after absolutely running wide onto the grass there. And coming back to the garage now. We are back in the garage obviously, and we need to find 1.2 seconds to Sergio Perez. That's not going to be easy. But how am I going to do that? With 3 minutes left in the session, we go straight back out for our final run. Going to stay on board for the entirety of this lap. We've got a Toro Rosso very close behind us, and this Daniel Kvyat hopefully does not torpedo us. But coming through up into turn 3 now, and it's going well. We're already up on our previous lap, so we can't complain, as we still don't get that corner right. It's, in my opinion, the hardest corner on the track, because we just end up running around. We cut that corner, it doesn't get validated, so it's okay. Come under the Fly Emirates side again into what I believe is Luffield or Village, I'm not sure, but it's, I think, 2-3 seconds up. Sorry, I can't really read this on the top screen, it's so small. But coming through, flat out through here. We are up, and when's the next sector checkpoint? So we're going to be purple. Let's hope we're purple by the next sector checkpoint. Coming through Maggots and Beckett's. The checkered flag has been dropped for qualifying, and we're P4 at the moment behind Sergio Perez. I believe Vettel is P2. So neither Ferrari on pole at the moment, as I believe Hamilton is on pole at this time for qualifying. We aren't purple in sector 2, which is worrying because I need pole position as Esteban Ocon goes ahead of us now. Force India looking strong this weekend, Ferrari not so strong as it stands. Coming into the final section of the lap now, needs to cut that apex as much as you can, turn in early, get the best exit possible. Coming up to the line, where is this going to put us? P2 on the grid, not quite pole position, but it will do as we come to the end of qualifying now. That was definitely interesting. Half a second off Lewis Hamilton. Isn't that great? Miles off the pace. Vettel all the way down in P4. But that is qualifying, as we are now going to head into the race.
We'll be live with all the action. And until then, it's goodbye.
So now sitting on a very wet grid for the British Grand Prix. It is going to dry up about quarter way through the race, so there will be some fast dry running in here as we put in a little extra fuel in so we can really push when the dry weather does eventually come. But we're going to go to 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 red lights. It's lights out, and away we go. We get a pretty good start compared to Lewis Hamilton, with Daniel Ricciardo close behind and Sebastian Vettel following in the distance, as we're going to make a tiny bit of contact with Hamilton as we get a massive slap of oversteer there, as we get a warning for a collision with Lewis Hamilton, the man himself, as Ricciardo gets past the home favourites as well. Coming into turn 3, we go a bit deep as Ricciardo is going to look to the outside. No, not quite, as we do keep it ahead of the entire field so far on the first lap, as we get a bit squirmy on the exit there, but we are well clear of Daniel Ricciardo now. Surely this will just be plain sailing to the end, but if you've watched other episodes of Master Shoot, no, it's never plain sailing to the end. It just never goes right for us as we go deep into Love Field. I'm just going to call every corner Love Field now, as Daniel Ricciardo is getting very close behind at this point. What can he do? Can he challenge us in this race in the inferior Red Bull? It's wet conditions, but Michael Schumacher is the rain master. So let's see what we can do on this opening lap. As Ricciardo just looks like he just isn't going to catch us. I mean, he's struggling. We're struggling a tiny bit more as we get a big mistake there. Oh, we're going to run wide. Oh, we do. We get a wheel onto the grass. Is Ricciardo going to get past now and go defensive? Go to the inside, get a wheel on the grass again. We're not going to run it up into rich revs because it's in the wet weather, but Ricciardo looks to the outside. Is he going to move to the inside onto the grass again with the front left wheel? Ricciardo sticking it down the inside. We run wide as well. Ricciardo gets past. Is Hamilton going to get past? Yes, Hamilton does get past as we break down as late as we can. Cut the corner. Try and keep it ahead of Daniel Ricciardo. We're getting a legal overtake on him, but we give it back. We're going to hold it around the outside. Ricciardo get past at the very end of the lap. Less than a tenth between us across the line. And that is disaster for us as we fall down into P2. When we should, in theory, be in P1 if I hadn't made that catastrophic mistake. Is Hamilton going to try and go round the outside of us? He isn't going to quite make it. And it's been a not good start to the race as we come on to lap 5 now, and I'm thinking nothing happened in them laps. We need to take the gamble. We're not catching Ricciardo. Go on to dry tyres, maybe a lap earlier than what we should. Take the risk as Hamilton has had a mega exit there. He's going to try and hold it round the outside. Is he going to quite do it? No, he isn't. As we are going to peel off into the pits now and go for the undercut on Daniel Ricciardo onto the super soft tyres, which will hopefully take us to the end of the race. So in the pits now, just a time to relax. It's not over. We're going to come out in last place after this pit stop. Give us some time to push on the new super soft, nice English, super soft tyres, as surely we'll be setting fastest lap straight out of the box. And what could possibly go wrong? Surely we've got the undercut on Daniel Ricciardo here as we come out. So it's a very awkward pit exit here, which I'm not a fan of after AOR. I know I took out here once, but it doesn't matter. We were in the free air, P20 out of 20. It's time to push, put it up into rich revs, which I'm not actually doing, which I don't know why, but we should put it up into rich revs and push, get past these back markers nice and quickly. Back 2 Saubers, because you know it just would be 2 Saubers, because this is 2017 when Sauber are rubbish. As we get a massive tank slap of them, indicating it might not be quite ready for the dry tyres. Later on in the lap, we have caught up to the 2 Saubers, getting past them, nice and nifty. Pascal Ericsson, going very aggressive on the defensive there, as DRS has been enabled, indicating it's his time for the dry tyres. With Pascal Wehrlein ahead of us, and we need to get past him nifty. I'm sure that's a word, nifty, quickly, same thing. As we're going to go down the inside. Oh, this is going to be a tight situation. Vettel is in the pit. We get the move done on Pascal Wehrlein, and that was a pretty impressive move, as we do get DRS from the German driver in the Swiss car. As are we going to get the undercut done on our teammates, and I say on our teammate, the whole leading pack, because if we mess this up, we're going to be down in like P5 or P6, as someone has had a spin behind us. It doesn't matter, because we are aiming for the win here, and let's hope we can get the undercut done on Daniel Ricciardo, the one we are looking to get, as we go purple in the final sector. Now riding on board with Daniel Ricciardo, he is at the pit exit. This is going to be almightily close, as we're going to come out just when we go round the outside of him. What a move from Michael Schumacher. Just swoops around the outside. Here is the replay, easily done round the outside. That was amazing move from the 7-time world champion. We had the extra speed. Swoop around the outside. Bob's your uncle. Easily done. As surely we just need to maintain the lead here. build up a nice gap, get past these back markers, and we've got the win in the bag. With 6 laps to go, well, what could go wrong? As we come on to lap 11 now, and with Hamilton, he's been catching, we've been going fastest lap as we make a massive mistake there, get a wheel into the grass. This is going to allow Hamilton to really catch up to us now as we come through the final section of the lap. After that, we've just been knocking heads, putting fastest lap in every single lap for 2 of us. As Hamilton sets another fastest lap, this race isn't over yet. With less than 2 laps to go, anything could happen. Surely it's just between me and Hamilton now for the win as we go in a bit deep there on exit. Try and make that apex. We again missing that apex. I hate that corner so much in this game. It is unbelievable as Hamilton is really close. He's got the DRS. Surely he's going for the move. We go ultra defensive to the inside. Hamilton swoops it around the outside. What a move from Lewis Hamilton. And surely we can fight back. I'm hoping we can fight back as we come later on into the lap riding board on with, and he's going slowly. Hamilton, damn it, he's going slowly. We had to swerve out of the way of Hamilton last minute there as he's got a puncture. Lewis Hamilton on the penultimate lap of the race has got a puncture. As we come on to the final lap of the race, we are finding ourselves in the lead of the race again, but we have lost a lot of time to Sebastian Vettel. We get a massive slide through turn 2. It's catastrophic as Vettel. He's going to go round the outside of us. Is he going to make the move stick? Yes, he is. Is he? Yes, he gets the move done. We're going to try and hold it around the outside. Hamilton getting a puncture. Late race drama as Vettel hasn't led a single lap of this race. Now finds himself leading with less than a lap to go. What is going on? Surely we have to get past. We can't afford to lose more points in the championship. This is a disaster of an ending to the race. It looked like we had the win when Hamilton got the puncture, but it's just gone awfully wrong so late on. This is a disaster as we're just going to have to brake as late as we dare, find as much time through the remainder of the lap as we possibly can. Not brake through Maggots and Beckett as we close up a lot through the final section of Sector 2. But we've got DRS, surely we can close in and just dive it down the inside. With less than a third of the lap to go, what can we do? We think about just gassing it down, then I'm thinking, we're teammates, we need to do this for the constructors. It's over, we're not going to win the race. Late race drama. The end of the last lap, we are going to come home in P2, not P1. Jeff is happy with it. That was a horrendous race. I can't believe that. That mistake on the last lap. That should have been an easy win. But it wasn't. Vettel celebrating the luckiest win in Formula 1 2017 history. It wasn't in the strategy, Anthony Davidson. It was in his teammates bossing.
But credit to the driver as well.
Credit to the driver. He didn't do anything. He was in fourth the entire race until Hamilton got a puncture and I spun. Idiot. Well, Sebastian Vettel wins the German. Silverstone British Grand Prix, whatever you want to call it. It's a German 1-2 for Ferrari, with Daniel Ricciardo in third place. It's not the race we wanted. Champagne gets sprayed. We've lost more points to Vettel in the championship. It's been a horrendous start to the season. We should be leading the championship. We've had too many races where we've thrown points away. We're not going to do the classic car thing as we come back into the paddock. But coming on to, we're just going to look at the standings now, and 42 points behind Sebastian Vettel. But with Hungary next, we're going to need some sort of miracle, as we're going to put an upgrade on the car now, as an aerodynamic upgrade. We are going to throw it on. I'm just looking which one we need to do. Aerodynamic upgrade. That is that. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, check out my other videos, and see you next time.